Alright, we're in round 2, and I think I'm going to keep this. We have no red mana, but we're on the draw, and we have a couple lands. Altered Ego. Like, if we draw a red mana, we're in pretty awesome shape. If we don't draw red mana, we can get to this Maniac or this Ego. I'm going to keep it. I mean, we're running 18 lands, too, so it seems like we should draw a land, right? Alright. There we go. So let's go Weaver to start it off. That way we can kill the Guardian if we have to next turn. Alright, we'll play around a trick this time. Aha, Elusive Frost. Well, I want to deal with that. Let's just play the Make Mischief now and kill the Guardian while my opponent's tapped out. Alright. So, we can do Altered Ego next turn and make ourselves a bigger Niblis of Frost. That's not bad. Man, our deck really wanted a Niblis of Frost. I think I'm actually pretty tempted to block it. I kind of want him to use the combat trick before I play the Altered Ego. Does that make sense? I think it does. Let's block. Alright. So we can also copy Thalia's Lancer. Bruna the Fading Light. Jeez, that's a scary one. Well, I'd rather Altered Ego that, I suppose. So let's figure this out. Insatiable Gorger. Can play the Maniac. My opponent is still a couple lands away from Bruna. You put it right in your hand, too? Jeez. It's pretty good. So Mercurial Geist will let me crack back. Enlightened Maniac does a wee bit of chump blocking and can attack into Geist of the Archives with a spell follow-up to kill it, maybe? Insatiable Gorger would have to attack into Thalia's Lancer, so I guess that one's out. How desperate am I to chump block? I can take a hit for now from the Lancer. I'm going to be in trouble soon, though. Let's play the Geist. And I suppose I'm probably going to be chumping the Lancer with the Devil. My opponent has some good rares already, geez. We just talked about it during the drafting process, how this format is very, very dependent on... Sure. Very dependent on bombs, and we've seen, well, not 3 bombs, but I don't know what exactly constitutes bomb territory. Bruna is certainly a bomb. Like, Bruna, there's no question that Bruna is a bomb. But wondering whether the other ones constitute bombs or not. So let's play the Maniac. Jeez. Well, opponent may leave us no choice here. As much as I don't want to have to cast Altered Ego. Looks like we might just have to here. My other choice is to play Gorger and Kindred. He's still 2 lands from Bruna as well. Gorger is going to have to attack into Lancer if he keeps it back. But he probably attacks anyway. I'm not sure what one more turn of Altered Ego really does. The problem is he just plays a spell and then he can tap it down. Because Niblis is a good spell. So let's play the Kindred. Let's do the old double play here. Might buy us a little bit of time. Opponent's got some goodies, man. Opponent's got some real goodies. So we would have been able to tap down our dude anyway. I don't get... Is Bruna must be an enter the battlefield effect, right? I'm assuming, not a cast effect. Because if it's enter the battlefield effect, we'd get our Maniac back, which would be pretty slick. Jeez. Opponent really destroyed us here. We would have died even had I played the Altered Ego. Alright. Got pretty brutalized by our opponent there. Let's see if we can't do something out of sideboard here. Alright. What do we got? I guess we don't really have a side. No, we've got the turn aside. Wait. No, but turn aside doesn't protect you from Niblis. I mean, we have ways to kill Niblis. Not a lot, but we've got a couple, right? We've got the greeting and the reduce. But not much, not really other ways to deal with it so much. I mean, we can dodge puncturing light. Well, we have like rush to do that or borrowed hostility, so we have the outs for that. We can deny existence. I think we're gonna need this one for his bombs. He's got some big dudes we need to counter. All right. We didn't see sorceries, so let's do deny existence. I mean, I'm definitely okay with that. We kind of need it. What do I take out for that? Well, the problem with Gorgers in this matchup is he's got the Lancers, so they're not going to be great for that. But I think it's still one of our more powerful cards, so we probably should not cut it. I could cut like one of our Make Mischiefs, only because it doesn't seem great in this matchup. But it does pair very well with the Weavers. I mean, we certainly did not see a lot of X1s, so maybe it does make sense to cut a Make Mischief. All right, let's try this. Yeah, we'll keep it. No blue mana, but got a couple early red plays. Oops, almost forgot my Fury Blade there for a second. Fury Blade admittedly not insane in this match, although it is good with the Uncaged Fury. Probably don't want to discard a land yet, especially now that we've drawn our Tamiyo's Journal. All right. I think I'm actually okay with that. It's kind of our weakest creature. Okay. El Geisterino. Would like to draw blue mana. Alright. I'll settle for this. This thing can at least attack. Let's attack into the Geist. Kind of hoping he played around Hostility, which we do have in our deck, and would have been a great trade for us there. All right, Fiendbinder, sure. Lurker, well, still missing that blue mana, unfortunately. So, guess we can attack with the wolves here. It's not exactly a trade I want to make, but I guess it's a trade I'm going to have to make. Problem with Brazen Wolves, if you don't attack, is that they don't do much. Not the greatest blockers, especially against a Fiendbinder. Alright, so got our blue mana. Probably about that time we got to do the Tamiyo's Journal. We need to get this online as quickly as possible. We can do the Lashweed Lurker at some point. So I guess the problem we have now is that he's going to be able to replay the Subjugator. Could definitely be a problem. So what can we do? I can make Mischief, but I'm going to need another spell on top of that before I can do enough to this Subjugator Angel. I can leave up Deny Existence, but it's not going to help me with a combat trick. I can play the Mercurial Geist, which can't block the Subjugator. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. I mean, I want to make the most use of my mana here, which I guess would be Mercurial Geist. I could just play the Lurker and forego the Weaver now, which I guess is acceptable, though not great. Because if I bounce Subjugator on top, if I put the Subjugator on top of his deck, he gets to replay it and attack for 3 again. And I have to sack my Weaver. If I play the Mercurial Geist, what does that do? It lets me maybe play an... It's a bit challenging. Alternatively, I can just crack the clue to draw a card, play Make Mischief at worst, or I can crack the clue and maybe leave up Deny Existence. But the problem with both of those is I can't play around a combat trick with Deny Existence. I think we might just have to take a big hit here, and I have to play a timely Deny Existence. Oh, Drownyard Behemoth's not terrible. So the problem with Deny Existence, well, the problem with Guardian is he gets to do it on the Paladin attack for 8, so I guess we are going to deny the existence here. All right. So we can play the Drownyard Behemoth to block the Faithbearer Paladin. We can't do the Behemoth, the Weaver, and the Clue, though. I can do the Lurker to get rid of the Subjugator, but like I said, the problem with that is it's not really a permanent solution here. I think we crack Clue and play Mercurial Geist. Probably gonna have to take yet another hit. Kind of just hunting for a spell so I can deal with the Subjugator Angel. Well, that is the extra spell I was looking for, but now we have to deal with a Bruna. So the only means I have to do that are Lurker. And there's just no way I can deal enough damage with the... and this can bring back Angels too, is that right? Jeez. Bruna's a problem. It's a big problem. Yeah, what am I going to do about Bruna? Actually, I don't know. Like, bouncing it's not even good. And it's a cast effect, too. So it's not even an enter the battlefield effect. So even me copying at some point is not going to be good. It's almost like I have to use the Lurker now, which isn't ideal. Because if I use the Lurker now and bounce Bruna, at least it sets him back one turn and he gets no value when he replays it. But it's still not very good for me at all. I think we have to do it. I mean, he gets to attack with everything anyway, right? What can I do? I play the Lurker. I sack the... I don't even know which one I'm sacking to. Can I afford to crack a Clue? That cost me 2. That would leave me with 4. So I would have exactly enough to do it if I sacked the Weaver. I'd have 1 extra for hostility if I sack the Geist. So maybe that's the move I gotta do. Also, well, see, Geist has a chance of killing Bruna, especially with the borrowed hostility. But I think he's gonna tap it with the Fiendbinder, which I guess is the problem. So I guess, actually, yeah, I guess the play is kill the Fiendbinder, and we're gonna block the Bruna with the Mercurial Geist and borrowed hostility, which brings it up to only 6. No, I guess I have to double block then. Jeez. This is complicated. But I can still afford to crack the Clue then as well, right? I can crack the Clue and still make Mischief, kill Fiendbinder, and leave up borrowed hostility. All right, let's do that. Trying to find Altered Ego. I mean, I could also... see, I don't know if I have 3 turns to spare to look for any card in my deck, you know? All right, let's kill the Fiendbinder so we can't tap our things down. I mean, ideally, we're only going to lose one of our guys, which is good. But we are going to lose one of our guys, which isn't great. But, I mean, the longer we live, the higher chance we have of getting out of this. I should really be paying attention if my opponent's topping or bottoming too. See, I never have my window big enough, so it's always, ooh, put a card on top. That does not bode well. That's scary. Ah, Stitch Mangler, all right. So I guess now I have to chump block, don't I? Oh, and it doesn't untap next turn, does it? Jeez. That's going to be tough. Let's see about this. All right, so I guess... Huh. So I probably... I was going to say I probably have to take out something here. But I'm not even sure I can afford to trade my Weaver for a Subjugator with a Borrowed Hostility. That seems too much. Especially since I can't bounce Bruna. But I mean, I have to chump. So if I have to chump, then I guess I have to trade. Maybe hope to draw a drag under, but even that, like I said, is not so well. All right, so if he gets back, if I bounce Bruna and he recasts it, he gets back Subjugator. Jeez. Opponent's really got me tough spot here. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I can. It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't. I'm not sure if I've got anything. I could play an Altered Ego for Bruna. I guess that would work, so let's make the trade. I really wish I could do more. Just not doing enough here. Might have actually made more sense to ping my own Devil. That way he doesn't gain 3 life. I didn't think about that until the moment afterwards. So let's crack our clue. So Enlightened Maniac, I don't think that's good enough. I can play the Maniac, but then I still don't have enough to do the Lurker. I think I'm actually only 1 mana short of it, but... So I can cast the Lurker off the Geist, but that doesn't do that much either. It saves me from Bruna, but not the rest of his board. Guess we do it anyway. I mean, the thing is, he gets back the Subjugator Angel. So, I mean, he did sack the land. And he doesn't have any lands left, so he can't play Bruna yet, but we're actually just still dead. Maybe well, if I didn't crack the clue, though, I wouldn't have found the Maniac, right? Pretty sure that's right. Opponent dismantled us pretty handily, but this is kind of the example I was talking about, like I said, of we were destroyed by bomminess here. Like Bruna's real good. So yeah, Bruna is real good. All right, well, we'll see you in the finals. I'm not super optimistic about this deck, but I will try my best.